Hello everybody, welcome to another preview. Today we got story content by Koryak. I'm also going to add in some secret information that I have learned, courtesy of Mr. President. I have found the most secret and most amazing and insane hero of the CIS. So I think I'm going to start with that guy. So, there's a tactical droid hero that is not in the mod, but it's in the code. So in theory, we could enable it. Now, this tactical droid is absolutely insane. You would have seen him in the Clone Wars. He has the greatest scene in the entire show, as I will play it probably right now.
Even peaceful planets are threat to sky. Naboo is once again on high alert.
Yep. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's the hero we got. That guy almost made it into an official release. That is a TR-350, the tactical droid that has less than 5 seconds of screen time before he explodes. Yep, that guy almost got to be a hero. I don't know if I actually can enable him. If I can, I probably will. But yeah, so anyways, let's get on with the story content. But I just had to show you that because yeah, that's the secret unit that is probably in the code and possibly usable.
This is another preview for Awakening of the Clone Wars. My name is Koryak and I am the story developer for Awakening of the Clone Wars, and this is a preview of the story content we will be having in our upcoming project. And I am happy to announce that we will have a full story for...
I don't know if yeah, so that's I don't think you guys understand. That is like, that's more story content than I think the Awakening Rebellion has, and assuming, yeah, full story, that like that's more content than I think AOTR has in currently.
Up to Order 66. That means not including Order 66. It will go up until the Battle of Coruscant and then one mission after that.
So, if you guys didn't catch that, that implies that unlike Awakening Rebellion has it as slightly, where they have a few branched off storylines for the Empire, and the same with the Rebels, like the battle for the second Death Star is the big major battle. But obviously, from the sounds of it, we are going to have more story content than those, seeing as if it goes all the way up until the Battle of Coruscant, and apparently a little bit afterwards. That is a lot of content, assuming we start in the early first year of the Clone Wars, like start of the first year. So just probably slightly after the Battle of Geonosis. We started somewhere around there or something. That is kind of ridiculous. That is a lot of time for missions to go on. So let's see. Koryak, tell us what we got.
Order 66 story might come with a future patch. We're definitely looking into that, but right now we are focused on the current release, and Order 66 was something we didn't want to tackle just yet.
So, bit of secret information on that one. Basically, what the devs want to do with Order 66 is not just simply, all right, hit a button and the Jedi all die, now you have Vader and Palpatine and a few Star Destroyers. They kind of want it to be a little more impactful. Like, it should be a major, like, change in the war. Like, oh my gosh, the entire faction is gone. We are now the Empire. Or, oh my gosh, the Jedi all just instantly are dead. And now on major, like, sections of the war, you've lost huge amounts of morale. And you didn't really gain anything there. But overall, you've gained, I don't know, access to some new tech or something. So, obviously, they haven't figured out what they want to do yet, because they don't want to do what a lot of the other mods did, where, like I said, they literally just have a button where it's like, all right, Palpatine's in charge now. Everybody else is dead. They're trying to do probably something a little more unique, as we'll see in some of the other mechanics if they show those off in the future. I cannot tell you, but I can say that they're really cool.
We will have 7 different story arcs.
What? Yeah, seven acts. Like, I guess that's probably similar to like sections of the war. Oh my god, 7? There's this mod has too much content. I'm gonna be reading the first episode is going to get 2 hours long, and the first 40 minutes of it is just going to be reading all the tutorials. It's like 40 minutes just to do that, and then every time one of these missions pops up, another 10 minutes will go by me reading all of the information. What even like I'm going to assume they're like sections of the war, like in the actual Clone Wars. Oh, wow. And they're gonna pull from like all content, I think. Oh,
For both factions, starting at the beginning of the war and, as I mentioned before, ending with the Battle of Coruscant. Story will be divided into different story acts, and each act will either be one major story mission or a set of smaller mission. I'd like to call those meta interventions. So, for example, you would have a mission tasking you to conquer Yaga Minor and recruit a bounty hunter and build a shutter shield. And all your progress will be tracked in the mission log. Or the other option would be to have a major mission, for example, conquer Geonosis, because Geonosis is an important CIS planet, and this would be more of a bigger step in the development of your galactic conquest.
hey, I just gotta throw it there, guys. We're getting the greatest. We're literally this is Empire at War 2. This is Empire at War 2. If you are not aware, we are not probably ever going to get an Empire at War 2 because the devs of this game are literally unable to keep up with the modders. The modders are so good, they basically are the devs now. At this point, like, we have hit the literally, like, we are far beyond what any Empire at War 2 would have ever, like, possibly have been. The little, like, best thing that we could hope for now is them just literally improving the default systems of the base game. Because this is not a mod anymore at this point. We are getting Empire at War 2 from the devs for the Clone Wars era. This is insane. They have story content. We have random spawns on the ground for your defense forces now. We have random spawns in space. We have new space stations. Basically, we're playing another entire mod. This is literally the greatest thing I've seen in years. I can't say it enough, guys. The hype I have for this mod. Oh, I might have to do 2 series. We might have a streamed one and a video series. See how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. If you want to see a stream series as like the Republic, leave a comment. I might have to do it. There's so many cool things. There's so much content. It's ridiculous.
We will take story content from several sources. For example, the Clone Wars TV show, the 2003 cartoon, the movies, books, but we will also include new elements. Ideally, our plan was to have story content.
I thought Koryak fell off his chair for a second there. I was like, did he fall over? But yeah, this is nuts, guys. There's 7 story acts at the start, first release, and that's not even Order 66. Like, that's a freebie for Order 66 in terms of story act. That's like the biggest and the most impactful one. That's not even included in this. That's going to be even more insane. That, like, so much content.
Be natural in your campaign. So, for example, at the beginning, you won't be tasked to conquer Raxus Prime. That's deep into enemy territory, and you won't get there before week 100. But we will take small steps in the beginning, focus on the stuff that you would naturally do in the beginning, so you can do the story while developing your campaign. I now want to preview one story act.
Oh, yes.
And that is the hunt for the malevolence.
Okay, I just turned off my microphone. Don't worry about it. Anyways, this is absolutely insane. Also, let's check it out up there. There's the other version of the Dark Lord up there. Very interesting. Anyways, look at that. Story Act 2. I'm sure he's going to read over it, but just in case, it's literally the Clone Wars episode where Plo Koon disappears. We got to send Anakin to investigate.
This mission will start as a mission log pop-up, and your order objective is to send Anakin Skywalker to Abrogate Array to, well, find out what's going on with General Plo Koon's fleet. So let's do that.
Ooh, we get to see the heroes again. Oh, we get to see all the Jedi. Look at all those Jedi. And then we got some of the weird administrators from the Republic. Yeah, look at those dudes. Anyways, who cares? Republic scum.
Why?
Let's speed this up a little.
Ooh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a second there, guys. Oh, this is interesting. He is raiding past the frontier planet. Oh.
Why?
Or is he just sending them for a mission?
Let's
Maybe it's
speed this up
special
a little.
just for the mission. I
And
don't
when
know.
Anakin is there, he is despawned. And we'll have to wait a while.
I just realized, guys, he's on like week 2. I'm guaranteeing this is supposed to be like week 40 or something. But even then, the malevolence, you have to hunt that down by like week 40. Good luck, everybody on expert. You're gonna be over there with like 7 acclimators and going up against. Yep, 7 acclimators going up against the malevolence. Good luck, guys.
See what happens. The mission log entry has disappeared. And it takes approximately a week, maybe a week and a half to run through.
Also, we get to see all the clones there on the actual icon bar. Their prices is about what I expected for a mid-tier unit. And obviously, you got to get the tech to actually unlock the useful ones.
Report in.
Mission log updated.
Alright, Anakin has respawned at Coruscant. And Skywalker has reported in.
Fine.
Apparently he has a new super weapon, the subjugator dreadnought called the Malevolence. Our new objective is find the Malevolence and destroy it. Important in this mission is we have managed to install a tracker on the ship. Doesn't work in hyperspace, but once the Malevolence re-emerges, it will transmit the ship's location. So in this area of the mission log, it will show the location the Malevolence is in. And it says signal lost. It means the Malevolence is in hyperspace right now. Can check a bit later where it arrived. And maybe a little bit later, the mission log in these kinds of mission refreshes approximately once every 10 seconds. And here it is.
That's very
Last
nice. Instead of
location,
once a week.
Yakuul. So our objective is to destroy the ship. Fortunately, I have cheated myself a fleet that should be able to do this. And
Jumping
let's
to
launch
center.
into it.
Tactical battle.
Good luck.
We will cut the battle a bit short because I don't think it's going to be very interesting to sit through this for 10 weeks. So
10 weeks. Koryak, what do you mean by that? Do we have to do the, I'm guessing, maybe we have to do it like in the Clone Wars where you have to keep chasing it down. That'd be interesting. You ambush it, you damage it a certain amount, and then you have to chase after it until it dies after, I don't know, 3 or something battles. Either way, that'd be interesting.
bear with me for a second.
Are we still on Nag Duel? Okay, maybe
Alright,
not.
gentlemen.
Maybe it's just one epic battle.
Our mission is progressing well. The Malevolence has just blown up.
Well, it didn't seem to do
And let's
very
get
well.
out of
so
here.
Speaking from the appearance of the map. Ouch. Arcotin's command cruiser.
Alright. We're back on Galactic. The Malevolence has been destroyed. The mission log entry has disappeared. Now we're gonna wait and Now we got Wolf
Plo Koon
Tarkin
is
telling
on
us
Coruscant.
what has happened. The level has been destroyed, and Shadow Master Plo Koon has been rescued, and he is reporting in Coruscant to take command of an army again. This is the next feature that I want to show you.
Very nice. Very nice.
We have new story-related features, and this is one of them. This is a galactic pause during this dialogue pop-up, meaning you can take all the time you need to read this dialogue. It won't disappear, and nothing on Galactic will happen. And once you've done reading, you can click this button, and the story will continue. And you can already see here, Plo Koon is on Coruscant, and this is the mission reward for this story. You get Plo Koon spawned. Now, for story-related features, I also want to give a shout out to Arminius. You can find him on YouTube. He is working with AI-generated voices, and we got him to help us with some of the story to have it voiced.
Guys, I told you, Empire War 2. We got voiced storyline, huh? And it's actually not gonna just be like some dude squeaking in his basement?
By his AI voice. For now, it's just the first Republic Act, but we are looking into expanding that to all story content. All right, next thing on the agenda is exactly the new story missions will interact with our existing game mechanics, mainly intervention missions and diplomacy. So, for example, you will get a story mission that tells you, well, do diplomacy on 3 Republic worlds, and you can then use the diplomacy feature to complete that story mission.
That is really interesting. That's I like the sound of that being like, okay, so you need to like, I don't know, maybe let's just like grab some random world off the top of my head that's not like some piece of trash that's like, I don't know, maybe Dathomir. Just randomly, maybe the witches were like, hi, you want us to join you? Well, tell you what, if you take down, or if you convince, like, well, siege down or convince or whatever, 3 Republic worlds, so that the war is slightly more in your favor without losing any territory at the same time, we will consider joining you or something. And that's probably just that's just my personal like thoughts, that there could be something similar to that. It's obviously could be very different, but we'll have to wait and see when they actually release the mod, hopefully very, very soon. But, you know, I guess that's up to the devs.
Another mission might tell you, well, complete intervention missions, like complete 3 intervention missions and a bunch of other stuff, and this allows us to tie those features into the story content and vice versa. And yeah, I'm very excited about that, because before, those systems kind of existed in a vacuum. We had this, this, and this, but due to the interaction, it might make the experience of the story more immersive.
Okay, so we're just gonna call it out as it is right now, guys. You aren't aware, Koryak is the literal goat of the Awakening Rebellion story content, because he is actually good at making them. Obviously, there are probably a fair few of the other devs. They got a decent for them that are probably working on it or helped work on it on some aspect, but the one who did a huge portion of it is the one finding all these new cool features is Koryak. So yeah, huge shout out to Koryak for all the good work. I may or may not have been in the background of some of his calls, where might even have seen it. Some of those streams you guys have seen in the past where we did a like skirmish, and I said Koryak was in the background. He was probably working on a story or something similar to it, and that's why you just randomly hear like one sentence like or some like random sentence every every hour or so, because he literally was just in the background of a lot of the stuff I've been doing. Like when I was doing my own coding and stuff, he'd just be in the background doing his stuff. Because yeah, dude's a champion. Yes, we got him to thank for all these cool new missions, along with the rest of the dev team, obviously. But yeah, make sure he gets credit for that, because They are insane, and I cannot wait to play them.
All right, and for our final item on our agenda, we have new tactical story missions.
Oh, boy. Tactical story missions, guys. If you're not aware, should be. That's the battle. Meaning that's like the Death Star. Oh, what did they do? What did they do? What did they do? Which ones did they do? I don't even know all the new worlds. What are the major battles in the Clone Wars that they could have done? They could have done a. There'd be a second battle of Geonosis. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. That depends on how they did it, because that would have. Or did he hint at it? I don't actually know, in case you guys are wondering. I am entirely speculating here. But yeah, like, there's so many major battles in the Clone Wars that they could have done. Two currently. I'm trying to think, like, which ones I would really like to see. The Battle of Kashyyyk, I wondered. Oh, that would be a cool one to see. Got like a intervention battle of Kashyyyk. Battle of Utapau. These would be interesting. That seems a little too niche though, for like, they're kind of late in the war. But yeah, I guess we maybe he'll tell us. You can tell us, Koryak?
And who knows me knows that these are a pain in the ass to make, but nonetheless, when they're a finished product, they're very interesting and
they're amazing. Yes, they are awesome.
Yeah,
really
I'm looking forward to your feedback on those tactical story missions.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they are, Koryak.
I won't tell you what they are.
He's pulling it, Mr. President. Oh, he's pulling a Prez. The Prez move right there, hiding all the actual details. He's like, oh, you did it to me yesterday with the Dark Lord, where he's like, he's in the game. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, am I going to show you? No, I'm not going to show you the unit card. And yes, I actually asked him, and he entirely added that section of the video because of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we all got trolled. You're welcome, guys.
But, yeah. They will definitely be elevating the story experience.
And the hype.
All right. This was it for me. Story content will hopefully be very interesting for you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Koryak. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like on it. I will link Koryak's video in the description. So go check that one out if you want to comment or tell him anything. And if you want to see any other content related to this mod in the near future, I'll be trying my best to post as frequently as possible whenever they post something new. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again next time. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he's almost a hero. He was so close. That's his only scene that he's still alive in. That he almost made it in the game.